in a network event. Do you know that thing? You have your name badge here, maybe you have your glass of wine or your glass of water or something there, and you look around and you think, how do I go and join a group? And what do I say when I get there? And so one top tip here, and this is what I've learned over the years, is I go up to somebody on their own. Right, so I see somebody on their own and I go up to them, and the first thing I do is I said, hello, I'm Robin. I said, I don't know anybody here, do you? Now, nobody has turned around and said, you don't know anyone here, you loser, right? Nobody's actually ever said that to me, right? So normally people go, well, hello, I'm Susan, Jane, or whatever it is, and I don't either, and hello, and why are you here? And then the conversation gets going. But when they say, what do you do? They may say, what's your world, but what do you do? It's a question of finding something interesting to say that doesn't shut the conversation off. So if I'm talking to somebody and I said, oh, hello, what world are you? I don't actually say, what do you do? I tend to say, what world are you in? Right? And the person might say, I'm an accountant. And I then use the word love in the second sentence. I said, what is it you love about being an accountant? Now, by using the word love, you're going to get a human response. So now we have a nice conversation going. But if you just say, I'm an accountant, it's fine, but it's kind of closed. There are lots of different ways of doing it. You could say, if somebody says to me, what do you do? I always say, I'm Robin, I have the best job in the world.